Abundance, and I help aspiring business owners and side hustlers take action and create multiple income streams. And in today's video, we're talking about deadlines. We're on Abundance Activation, Chapter 6. The book will be released May 31st. It is for pre-order, so definitely check it out. And yes, let's get started. So deadlines, these really help me personally. It's another form of accountability, in my opinion, and it's definitely necessary for people like me who kind of can procrastinate till the last minute till something's due, and then we're like, okay, let me get started. Also, what was that? I was just thinking about something. There's a saying where, oh yeah, depending on how much time you give somebody to get something done, that's how long they're going to take. So if you're like, okay, you got a month to get this done, they're going to literally probably, most likely, most people aren't like proactive and just get it done right away. Most people, they will, whatever a lot of time you give them to get something done, that's when they get it done. So we need those deadlines to kind of put fire under us. I know I do. Those deadlines really help me out. And sometimes you don't meet them. Don't beat yourself up, but they're very necessary. So you should start giving yourself deadlines, and also make public deadlines so you can kind of be held accountable. Like, for example, I guess you could say setting a set time and date is a deadline. That actually was my first point today, is put a time and a date on it. Put a time. I always think of that song, Put a Date on It by Yo Gotti. Like, put a date on it. Him and Little Baby, that's the jam. You gotta check that out anyway. So I always think about that song, like, put a date on it, put a time on it, so you can kind of be more serious about it. You know, give yourself however much time. It got to be a realistic amount of time, because in measuring goals, it has to be time specific. But don't overwhelm yourself, like make an impossible goal. Then you'll just, not get nothing done. Then you'll just have to reevaluate and actually, go back to the drawing board and extend your date. But if you make a public goal, you're more likely to actually do it. So a public goal, for example, would be, hey, my pre-order's up by, and I've got to have the book ready on Amazon. It's like, they give you like 4 days if you do a pre-order to have your final manuscript uploaded. So I know if I don't have that uploaded by May 27th, they take away your privileges. Actually, there's when there's consequences involved, that helps as well. If you have a consequence, you're more likely to get it done. So because I don't want my pre-order privileges to be revoked for, I think it's, I don't even remember the amount of time they revoke your privileges if you don't upload your book in time. I don't remember, but there is a penalty. So I don't want my pre-order privileges revoked. So I am very serious about getting that done. That actually happened on one of my accounts before. I didn't get a pre-order up before the time it was supposed to, and they do take those privileges away from you. So make sure that you're getting stuff done before the deadline. The deadlines are very important, and it will help push you to where you need to be. Also, just like saying, hey, I'm coming on here, it's supposed to be Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. even though I've been doing stuff. Like for today, hello, hi ma'am, Mamad. So I've been doing stuff, and that's the reason I can't be here every day at 9 a.m. because, I do gig work, side hustling, all that stuff. So today I actually have a gig today. I actually have 2 gigs today. So that's why I had to be here at 7:30, but my regular time is supposed to be 9 a.m. But either way, I'm always telling you guys, okay, I'll be here tomorrow at such a time. And also, speaking of that, let me just tell y'all now, I'll be here tomorrow at, let's just do 7:30 again. I just feel like the time needs to be 7:30 all the time. Hi, Antonio. I'm good. How are you? I hope your morning's going well. Well, at least it's morning time here in Pittsburgh. It's only 7:30 in the morning. So thanks for liking the live. So yeah, put a time and a date on it in order to reach those deadlines. Oh yeah, so what I was talking about, 7:30 I'll be here tomorrow because I got to take my car to the shop. Y'all, don't y'all know that it was my Cadillac converter that's messed up, and y'all know that's expensive. Welcome from Iran. So yeah, it's just crazy with all this car stuff, but I have a vlog coming soon that's going to tell y'all all about it, because y'all know I do Uber Eats as well, doing like the food delivery and stuff. But anyway, deadlines, put a time and a date on it, boo. We need to get a sign that says that, put a time and a date on it, or maybe a shirt or something, because that's real, like, especially for us aspiring business owners and side hustlers. So, yeah. Okay, welcome everybody from Iran, from the USA. I love how we can all get together. What else? Deadlines help the mind complete tasks. Like, this is definitely true. So we have a few examples. So for example, my pre-order for this book, that Abundance Activation we're talking about now, think about it. That pre-order, there's a deadline for it. I got to have the manuscript uploaded by May 27th. So, knowing me though, I mean, even though I'm kind of working on a draft now, it's going to be in May where I'm actually going in and actually getting that book ready. But it would be nice to do it ahead of time. So that goes back into accountability too. Greetings, Connor. That goes into accountability too, because say if I had a accountability partner, or I was saying publicly, hey, I'm going to write a chapter a week or whatever, and then I come to y'all and I'm like, okay, well, that book was more likely to be written before the deadline, the official deadline. But yeah, that's why I need to get some accountability partners when it comes to the self-publishing. But I guess you guys can be it. I could be like, hey, we're going to start again, because we do have the 30 Days of Abundance coming on May 1st. So we can always just say, hey, yeah, we have that deadline coming up. Let's do, one of our goals could be, let's do publishing one chapter of a book each day. Even though this book is going to be many, many chapters, but let's get into it. What else? Another example is for Kale. If y'all work the Kale app, which is basically a UGC app where you could pick up different challenges, you would say, and you complete those challenges. It could be a UGC video, it could be a picture with a product, whatever it is. They always have a deadline on it, and the deadline used to be 30 days. Y'all, it went down to 5 days. I have to admit, I didn't make the deadline. I didn't make the deadline for the Whole Foods, the new birthday cake little campaign I was on. It expired. So now I'm on another campaign with Dole or whatever. So hopefully I get that one done in time, with all this other stuff going on. Speaking of that, another reason is because I have all these Fiverr gigs. I think I have like 6, literally, I'm not even exaggerating. I have like 6 orders in queue over on Fiverr. I have 1 due today. It's all edited. I just got to do the voiceover for it. But I have my first, actually, I made another gig on top of the product review gig, which is a UGC gig. So this is my first UGC order gig. So I think I'm going to do pretty well on it too. What else? So those are some examples of deadlines. Pre-orders, if you're doing UGC, usually you have a date, so you got to keep yourself organized. If you're doing self-publishing, you got to have a date. Especially if you have an audience, you're like, oh, when's the next book coming out? If you just set that pre-order date, you hold yourself accountable, and your audience is gonna be like, ooh, next in series. Especially if you do something like romance or whatever you write about. It's just really nice. Actually, I think it was the romance book that I had on pre-order, and people had actually ordered some too, and I was just like, yeah. So it's make sure you're getting those deadlines done. What else? So yeah, another example is just any kind of clients, and there's always a deadline. Just make sure your schedule's good. Make sure you're not waiting till the last minute, and try to get things done. But hey, so when you have those weekly, monthly, and daily goals, it kind of help you with the deadline. It kind of eases you up, So if you're doing a chapter a day, by the end of the month, you'll be cool. If you're doing, even not even chapter a day, some people do 1,000 words a day. There's a lot of different types of writing you can do. So it just depends. But your mind needs to know that the task needs to be completed by a certain time. And this really helps, I don't know, psychologically. I just feel like when we have that deadline, it just really activates us. And we're like, oh my goodness, we got to get it done. I know that's how I be feeling. I'm like, it's in the back of my mind. I'm like, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I only have till such and such time. Or because I had to be out here on here at 7:30 a.m. I'm like, okay, we got a deadline. I got to get up and prepare to get on here. You just got to be, I'm telling you, these deadlines really help you. So where can you set deadlines in your life that'll help you get more done? Like, just think about it. Like, okay, if I set a deadline for this, I have to get it done. So I'm trying to always try to relate it into health too. So what can we do health-wise? I guess if you have group classes or you're meeting with somebody at a certain time, you have that deadline. That's a good deadline. Say the class starts at a certain time. That's pretty much a deadline. You're supposed to be there at a certain time. What else can you do? You can say, hey, before I need to have my workout done in the morning before this time. Or even like before the end of the day, I have to have my workout in before 9 p.m. because, you know, maybe I want to go to bed at 11 or something. So just set your deadline to try to go along with your health goals too. I was just talking about on our lecture yesterday about accountability. We were talking about how we can incorporate some accountability partners, not only in business, but in our health too, like walk dates and workout dates, hiking, all kind of fun stuff, group classes, stuff that will really build that community so you're not just doing this health journey alone. So that really helps out too. What else? So yeah, set daily, weekly, and monthly goals. So the 30 Days of Abundance Journal is coming. Actually, shoot, I need to have that done so we can actually get some copies out before May 1st, because you know that's when it's starting, the 30 Days of Abundance. So we got to get some those copies made. So this deadline thing is real for me. Yeah, I want to have that. I was supposed to really have it done before the end of this week. What's today? Today is Tuesday. I want to have it done before at least the yeah, this weekend is no excuse. I'll have it done before Sunday, and that's my promise to you guys, the 30 Days of Abundance Journal, so we can get it popping, you know what I mean? And then we'll have a printable one that you can do too, in case you don't want to have the actual paperback book, which I do recommend you get, but you can also do the printable as well, so you can like print it out and follow those 30 days like that. What else? So that's pretty much it. So what in your life and in your business can you incorporate deadlines that'll help you go to the next level? So just consider that today. That's what you really got to consider. Like what can you put a deadline on? What can you put a date on? So we just put a date on the 30 Days of Abundance Journal by Sunday. And yeah, we got to have that done by Sunday now, since I told you guys. So we'll have that done. So we'll at least have it so it's submitted, the paperback is submitted, and it's going to be pretty much finished. And I guess I don't know how I'm going to do it, as far as we'll figure it out, but it will be up and available so you can at least get the printable version. Yeah, but if I'm able to submit it to KDP, that's cool too. And yeah, because we're going to have that physical journal. I can't wait to see it. So yeah, that's going to be good. And that I'm going to be using that framework, the 30 Days of Abundance, every month in my life to kind of just plan out my week, plan out my month and all of that, so we can kind of stay on track and have that accountability. Oh, thanks for liking live. I got 6 likes. That's good over here. So yes, thanks for liking, and I'll see y'all in the next video. It was nice. I'm about to head to my gig. It's actually a really cold day here in Pittsburgh. It's not going to be, I think the highest is going to be like 38. So yeah, I got to get ready. I got 2 shifts today, 2 event serving shifts, so should be interesting. So yeah, that's about it, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Tomorrow we'll be on at 7:30 again, because yeah, what time I think that I dropped the car off at 8. We gotta drop the car off at, oh, I don't gotta drop the car off till 10. So actually I'll be here at my regularly scheduled time. I don't know why. I guess because that last appointment for the car was at 8. I don't got to be there till 10. So yeah, I could definitely do 9 a.m. tomorrow. Back to our regular scheduled programming. So tomorrow, and what's going on Wednesday? I mean, tomorrow is Wednesday. Okay, yeah, so 9 a.m. Okay, so actually we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming starting tomorrow. So 9 a.m. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'll be here for Abundance Accountability. Tomorrow we're talking about the imposter syndrome, and that really has affected me in my life and business so much. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'm about to, before I go out here, I'm about to finish up this Favre gig that I have, and I'll see you in the next video. Farewell, Cottontail.